So taking what's in front of you now also includes Michael Thomas. Can you walk me through what the last several weeks with him has been injury-wise, and then obviously that couple-week period where he didn't play once because of an internal matter, and I'm sure that you would like to keep that internal, but what can you share with me about him and his return and what was going on behind the scenes to facilitate this return, Drew?
Yeah, well, first off, you got to know Mike and his mentality and his preparation and just his competitive nature. I mean, here's a guy who has not missed a snap. I mean, talking practice, games, you name it, and he's a warrior and one of the most competitive dudes I've ever been around, So for him to miss any time, obviously is significant with the ankle injury. So tough on him, the first time somebody has to deal with something like that, and I think for us as an offense, first time we've been without him, since he's been here, and he's been such a mainstay, and he's been such a reliable weapon for us. So, for us to have to make the adjustments accordingly, and then we lose Emmanuel Sanders, to COVID for a couple weeks as well, So, man, a ton of young guys having to step up. I mean, I think for a couple games straight, 4 out of our 5 receivers were undrafted free agents. You guys that started the season on practice squad. And yet, man, these guys stepped up and played great and did exactly what we needed them to do. And, we found ways to win, and I think that's what great teams do. But great to get a guy like that back. I think the challenge going into the Tampa game last week with both Mike and Emmanuel was, you don't just immediately go from not playing at all to playing 60 snaps, so there's that ramp up phase, with both of them, and you don't want to put too much pressure on them or put them in a position where you're just going to wear them down out there again. So I think, man, Mike played the perfect number of snaps, got the perfect amount of reps and catches, and just kind of getting back into it. And so obviously that'll continue to ramp up. And listen, Mike Thomas is the player that he's always been, and he's the competitor he's always been. So it's just good to have him back.
Hey, you watched all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Watch more right here.